Devin will be hearing it. Hello, welcome to the TMZ podcast. We're about to start the podcast now, when my colleague arrives. But yeah, today we're going to discuss the Nancy Guthrie stuff. Crazy overnight. We think we got him. We didn't get him. It was crazy. All the news stations were covering it. All the news stations were covering Epstein. And then in a flash, everyone was covering this DoorDash guy that was pulled over. His name's Carlos. And it doesn't look like he did it to me. He seems pretty credible. They interviewed him on the doorstep. Carlos is not the guy. So it's weird to say all the news stations were on Epstein and they all switch across when the FBI, Kash Patel, says he got him. What's up, man?
Yo, what up?
Welcome to the pod.
Thanks for having me.
So we'll do Nancy Guthrie.
Yep.
Then we'll do Britney Spears. Then we'll do the Olympian.
The cheating thing?
The cheating thing. Did you see his ex-girlfriend?
What did she say?
She said, yeah, I get it.
Huh?
She was like, I understand. He wanted to impress me in front of the world, but I'm still hurt.
So, are they together?
Not at this stage, but it was pretty nice of him.
We have the new note thing written down at all. You know that tip we got in? They put it up.
I can get into it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There's a new tip.
Someone
They actually put it up as a story.
Someone wrote into it.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were just grasping the straw. Careful,
New note demands 1 Bitcoin to rat out suspect. Okay.
I can get into it.
Crazy. Who do you think did it, Devin?
Dude, I have no idea. I literally thought
I said think.
No, I thought I was gonna wake up this morning and this whole thing was gonna be done. Honestly, the way with how many people
I suspected they had the wrong guy all along.
really.
Yeah. Not to toot my own horn.
We're good to go.
Let's do it. Yep, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton. This is Devin Ryle. Welcome back, Devin Ryle.
What's going on?
How was your appointments yesterday?
Good. I'm not. That's HIPAA.
I know. As soon as I started talking about it, I was like,
dude.
this is probably HIPAA.
Yeah.
Well, okay, forget that then.
Yeah. I had the day off yesterday, but we were working late.
I saw you were sending emails in late last night.
Yeah. I mean, this is a massive story, and I honestly thought they had the guy.
Look, I hope they had the guy, but something told me they didn't pretty early on.
And what was that?
We'll get into it.
Okay. So yeah, there's some huge, obviously, developments last night and police activity.
Huge development right now. Huge development.
Yeah, and another new development this morning.
A new note.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also talk about Britney Spears, who's got to be a multi-millionaire this morning because she sold her whole catalog. Crazy.
So she's gone broke.
Well, I mean, not anymore.
Yeah, true.
And finally, you know that story about the Olympian who said he cheated on his girlfriend and he's so sad about it.
I saw this.
His girlfriend has responded.
She's broke her silence.
She's broken her silence.
Is it still his girlfriend? Do we know?
No, it's billed as his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, it's his ex-girlfriend.
So at the moment, they're still exes. We'll reveal if that might change. We're live on YouTube. If you're out there, leave your comments. We'll read them out at the end of the show. And if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever you call
Wherever you watch or listen.
Wherever you listen.
Watch.
Wherever
subscribe.
you watch. Please subscribe to our subscribe drive. All right, getting on with it.
I don't know what that was, but all right.
I don't know.
I like it.
I don't know either. Okay. Last night we thought we had this guy named Carlos, right?
Correct.
They detained this guy. They took him in for questioning. He kind of looked like the same lips and mustache as we saw in the.
I mean, I hope that wasn't the reason why, but
that's part of it.
But it was interesting because this was on the heels of them finally releasing images and videos from that Nest camera at Nancy's house. So I figured, to be honest, when they released that I know the guy was obviously heavily covered. And you couldn't really identify too many traits, but
someone could.
Usually, when those things get released, there's someone who's like, "I know who that is." You know,
right? But also, it means to me that when the FBI or whoever releases those images, they don't know who it is.
Oh,
that
for
was
sure.
bad news that they didn't.
But
they
that's
needed
also
our help.
that's them being like, it's like you're saying it looks desperate, but it
Yeah.
also could lead to them getting flooded with new tips of people that it could possibly be.
And they must have got flooded, and one of those tips must have been, I guess, this guy Carlos at DoorDash.
So they detained this guy in Rio Rico, Arizona, which is like about an hour south of Tucson.
Close to the border.
And when I saw that, and then I saw all the videos of the police presence at the guy's home, and they were executing search warrants, I was like, oh, this is definitely, like, they went full force.
And when they do that, you usually like, okay,
well,
we got him.
To me, on the outside, I look at that as not like, oh, they just got an anonymous tip. It's that they got something legit.
And
they looked into it and were like, this is our guy.
And imagine being Savannah Guthrie and the rest of the family thinking like, we may have got the guy and we may have got our mum back. Like, imagine their emotions.
And then
at
there
that
was,
moment.
I mean, this is just the day and age of social media where news, which on a good thing, news travels really quickly. But on a bad note, then there was, this whole narrative that I guess there was some type of meta taxi that had taken off. It's a helicopter.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said taxi. Helicopter that had taken off from in that area where they were executing the search warrant to Tucson. So everyone's like, oh, is that
to the hospital?
Yeah. Oh, is that Nancy? Not her. Completely unrelated to this case. But
So
to your
things,
point, like that, there's that, like, the family I'm sure saw that, or they're just the hope that maybe they're going to find the mom.
Can I just say,
in the home?
When news broke that we may have found the guy, all of my news stations I was flicking between swapped from covering the huge revelations with the Epstein files.
Yeah.
And, what the hearings they were having on Capitol Hill, they all switched to Nancy Guthrie. And then something kind of occurred to me, like, is this some sort of is this a distraction? Trump, the FBI's down there.
No way. Bro.
Kash Patel, the head of the FBI, is down there.
They're going to be talking about the Epstein files no matter what. You really think they would just detain some random guy just to distract? No. I don't think so.
Why would
what evidence do you have that you think they did that? Why do I think that? Because there is someone missing right now, and there's a family. So you're just gonna do this to a family just to divert media attention.
Democratic family. She's like progressive, Savannah Guthrie. I don't know. I was like, if this is a distract.
Did you bring in?
Did
you bring in your tin hat or your tinfoil hat on?
If you think this is tinfoil hat for me to say, you're the weird one now.
So I'm the idiot.
I just think for you to say it's completely couldn't be true.
I mean, I would say there's less than 1% chance.
I would say that's not true at all. I'd say there's 50-50, maybe.
I guess
we'll
just disagree on this point. But anyways, we didn't wrap this up. So ultimately, it was interesting too, as I'm watching this all unfold, the mother-in-law is just out in front of the house.
Yeah.
Giving interviews saying basically, yeah, my son-in-law was detained. They busted into my house. We have no idea who Nancy Guthrie is. We have nothing. Me and my son-in-law, we have nothing to do with this. Turns out they let the guy go. So he had nothing to do with it.
And then we spoke to, media spoke to the guy, Carlos, that they apprehended. Let's have a listen to some of what he had to say.
You were apprehended for questioning. How would you describe what happened to you?
Terrifying. Something I didn't do for something. I was being I felt like I was being kidnapped, bro, because they didn't tell me anything at the beginning.
And investigators showed up to this house, or were you the one who was pulled over in the traffic stop?
I was the one that was pulled over at the traffic stop.
What were they asking you about?
Where my whereabouts.
Okay.
Where do I work? Where was I? And all that. But
are you ever up in Tucson?
Yeah, I work in Tucson.
What do you do?
GLS, deliver packages.
Okay. Do you think you might have delivered a package to Nancy Guthrie's house?
I don't know. Might have been a possibility. I don't know.
So do you think you may have? Did they indicate that you might have been on her property? You're not sure.
Nah, they just came up. They until right now, all I know is that they show my in-law a picture of somebody wearing a mask or something.
If that's all they have, dude, they didn't have anything.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
But I will.
They racially profiled the guy, and I think
I don't
maybe
know.
to distract from everything.
I don't know if they racially profiled, because I will say this. I did think of the fact of it is a plausible thing that someone who does deliver things to a home would be like, oh, wow, this is a nice house. Look at the name on the package. And then you could infer that they might be like, oh, this is the mom of someone.
But
who's
for that
very
police
famous.
force, that huge police showing, and what evidence do you have on the guy?
We don't know. That's the thing. And if that's all they have, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's like that. That's like
So what would be another reason to arrest some random, you know?
that they did some type of check, and he was someone who had delivered packages at her home.
That you don't go with that force.
Yeah, I will say
ridiculous.
it was a ridiculous amount of law enforcement.
So you're
that
coming around to my
descended.
point now?
I don't think it was a distraction.
It was for what?
I think that they're so desperate that they haven't, that obviously this is an elderly woman who needs her medication and they know time is the essence. And I think that they don't really have any leads. So any little thing they're just jumping on.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
Did people forget about the Epstein files because of this or no?
Big day yesterday.
No,
Do you know who testified? Do you know who testified? Yes
no
or
one
no?
knows about it.
Do you know who testified?
No,
Yes or
because
no?
I don't care
No,
anymore.
no,
Because they're
because-
not going to do
But
anything.
every news station would have talked to you about Lutnick on Capitol Hill and all the lies he's told about being on Epstein's island.
They all lie.
You
They
would have
all
known.
lie.
You would have known
bro.
if not for this Nancy Guthrie thing
They
coming up.
all
Oh,
lie.
wow. What timing. Wow.
Well, let me know when one of these people is prosecuted, because anyone involved in Epstein deserves to be prosecuted to the extent of the laws. But let me know when they actually do anything. They're never going to do anything.
Well, I'm glad we've now covered
I don't
in
want
some way the
Yeah,
Epstein.
now
Glad we
we're
have.
covering it.
Yes.
You did your service.
Just stay aware. Don't be distracted. Okay. Britney Spears has sold all her hits, like all her hits. Let me list what ones Britney Spears has sold. Baby One More Time. Oops, I Did It Again. Toxic. Hello. Womanizer. Piece of Me.
What was the album? Was it
Lucky.
Was it Circus that came out when I was like in high school?
I'm a
It was,
slave
It
for
was
you.
more of like a techno or like a house music vibe. I loved that album.
Oh my God.
It was
So
pretty fire,
good,
though.
So good.
So
Circus is sold.
it's reported that she sold it around what Justin Bieber sold his for, so 200 million.
Okay, it's not bad.
Obviously, and this happened a couple weeks ago, huh? December 30th was when it was signed.
Oh, that's for tax reasons, you think? Try to get it
No.
just before the new year?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
Thanks.
I actually taxes are coming up, right? I have
I
to get
think in
my
April
stuff
or-
in order.
W-2s?
Yeah, I got to get all my finances in orders.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy story anytime one of these artists sell their catalog, because but at the same time, doesn't it always kind of point to the negative? I mean, positive, she just made a ton of money, but I always look at this as like, oh, these people aren't doing well financially.
Yeah,
Why
well,
else would you do that?
You'd probably love to keep them and give them to your kids. Well, maybe she doesn't like her kids anymore.
She likes one of them.
True. But that's something you'll have to pass. I think you'd love
I just
to
feel
pass
like that's
down.
something you would,
agree
either
with you.
pass on or I feel like it's only going to, maybe I'm completely off base
No,
here,
I agree
but
with
it's
you.
only going to gain value over time. So why wouldn't
Someone
you?
like her?
So why would you not just wait? It makes me seem like she's not doing well financially. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
I think
Maybe
you're
someone
something.
came to her who knows a lot more than me and said, this is going to be the peak value of it, so sell it.
This is not Britney at her peak, though. You'd want to peak it. You'd want to become some sort of like, when the biopic hits, then maybe you'd want to like sell them then.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about that.
Me
since it
neither.
got announced.
No, I just made it up.
Like who's even playing her? When's
Is-
that?
oh, I was just made it up. Is there actually?
Yeah,
a
there
biopic?
is. Someone put out a thing that they're doing a biopic, and she's
Oh, put it out when the movie
and
comes
she's
out.
talked about it.
Sell them when the movie comes out.
And that she's gonna allegedly be involved. So
Another dumb decision.
yeah, so I don't know, but with like I don't know.
I'm happy that she had a stake in her, catalog anyway. Like most
Yeah, some of these
musicians don't.
people don't.
So she still had some rights over her music, which is good. And now she's really rich again. Congrats.
Justin Bieber, Bruce Springsteen,
Don't blow
Bob
it.
Dylan,
Oh yeah, everyone's selling this stuff.
Shakira, the Kiss. Oh yeah, Kiss
Kiss,
did.
Sting.
So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just a good time to sell. I don't know.
Could be. All right, final story. So everyone saw the video of this Olympic skier who won bronze,
Where's this guy from? Norway?
something like that.
Norwegian, yeah.
His name's hard to pronounce, so they just call him SHL. Sturla Home Lagreed.
That's not that hard.
We're going to call him SHL.
Okay.
So he won bronze, and he shouted out his ex, saying, "I'm sorry I cheated on you. I wish I could have you back.
This was so wild.
It
to
was
me.
wild. He was crying.
Was this his last play to get her back?
Yeah.
Public, but my take on it though, isn't it even more embarrassing for the girl? She already got cheated on. Now the whole world knows she got cheated on.
Well, that's kind of what she said.
So yeah, so she's broke her silence.
She's broke her silence, and I kind of.
I'm
I get-
actually interested to know
I
what
get why he loves her, to be honest. I get
She's
why
a
he still
sweet
loves
girl.
her. She seems sweet. So she didn't want to use her name. So she's still anonymous right now. We don't know this woman's name.
Oh, okay.
And she said she's not ready to forgive him quite yet. She said, it's hard to forgive even after a declaration of love in front of the whole world. So she got it, right? in a
Yeah, so
this
this was his last play.
She gets it. I did not choose to be put in this position, and it hurts to have to be.
I mean,
in it.
no one does choose to get cheated on.
I know, but to be in the position that he's talking about in front of the whole world, like
Okay.
now she's a celebrity all of a sudden.
So I would say that his move backfired.
She says, we have had contact and he is aware of my opinions on this. She thanked her friends and family for the support and also expressed gratitude to everyone else who has taught me and who has thought of me and sympathized without knowing who I am. So I guess they're not back together. But
doesn't sound like it. I guess they've had contact. Dude, the wildest thing about this, so they had been dating for 6 months, right?
6 months?
He said he cheated on her within the first 3 months.
After 3 months, he cheated.
Hey, bro, it's not meant to be then. Who's cheating on someone when you just get to know them?
I think he must be some sort of player in Norway or wherever he's from.
But, like, why would he then talk? If you're a player, I feel like you don't make this play. You don't make this public play.
Maybe sometimes players have a hard time getting out of being
because
players.
now he's labeled a cheater by the world. And also, he still got bronze while he was training for the Olympics and cheating on his girlfriend.
And having, as he says, the worst week of my life. Because he told her a week ago. For some reason, all the truth came out.
Why the hell would he do? So she found out.
She must have found out.
She found out. This dude was getting ahead of the narrative.
Because he wouldn't tell her before the Olympics.
There's no way in hell this guy all of a sudden had an epiphany right before the Olympics and is like, hey, you know when we first started dating 3 months ago? Yeah, I cheated on you.
I think
She
win
found
gold.
out.
His plan was probably win gold and then she won't want to leave a gold medal.
I think he was getting ahead of the narrative that he knew somehow she was going to come out and be like this guy. Because now
he's on the world
Did you
stage.
ever know who this guy was? No.
And
But now
on
that
TV,
he's a bronze medalist, it's like, people are going to know who this guy is. Smart move by this guy.
Smart, but he lost the woman he loves. Do you
I know. I would love to.
Would you give him another chance if you were her? Put yourself in her high heels.
No. Hell
You
no.
wouldn't give this guy another chance?
No.
Look at him. He does it in front of the whole world, bro.
Yeah, but it's performative, dude. And he cheated on you when they were in the honeymoon stages.
I know, but he just made a
That's like,
mistake,
bro, he wasn't like, did he? Was it just once?
Well, he didn't say.
I need to know more. Was it emotional cheating? What did he do?
Oh, emotional cheating.
Well, what did he do? And who did he cheat on her with?
I want to find out, and I hope we find out more. To be continued.
Yeah. She does seem like a sweet girl, though.
She does, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Head on her shoulders.
I
Okay.
would hope she has a head on her shoulder.
No, that's a metaphor.
No, you meant to say good head on her
Oh,
shoulder.
good head on her shoulders.
Nancy, the comments, Nancy Guthrie, Steffa. They didn't get the wrong guy. They followed all leads, detained him, and let him go pretty fast. They did let him go pretty fast, but I just don't it's just embarrassing if you're law enforcement. You can't go in with that kind of manpower and it just being like a bad tip.
You don't need helicopters and like all of those SWAT cars. There was SWAT teams for a bad tip. Like,
Yeah.
do your policing.
Oh, we also probably should just get into real quick that story that we just
forgot the breaking news, didn't we?
Put up. So we got another note this morning. Basically, it doesn't appear to be from the same person who sent the first ransom note, but it's from someone offering to give up information. They're saying they know who kidnapped her, and it's a separate Bitcoin link, and they want
$1,000,000.
one Bitcoin. No, they want one Bitcoin, which I guess is like 66K.
It's going down by the day.
Oh, is it? So we've sent it to the FBI. Don't know if this person's legit, but they are claiming to know that they know who kidnapped her. And
But anyone can send anything. Any Bitcoin address can be like, send us my Bitcoin address. Anyone can send stuff. You remember how that came out yesterday? All that money was coming into the correct Bitcoin address, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
That could have just been anyone sending to that address. Once you know the address, you can just send.
Well,
it
no, I thought what happened was the FBI sent it to try to I don't know how I'm way out of my league talking about Bitcoin, but I thought it might they could ping something.
That doesn't work like that.
Edwina, they didn't get the wrong guy. They're acting on a tip and following up. This is standard and happens all the time. People are detained and released. Yeah,
they don't follow up like this. They don't follow up like this. They go over, and knock on the door. Hey, where were you at la la la? No, they had.
They can't. Well, and they. I don't think anyone came from the sky.
They did helicopters.
They served a search warrant.
They were making a spectacle.
They busted down the door. Sigs Ace, he was delivering food. It's likely a Karen called with dreams of 50K.
Yeah, all good. Follow up.
I mean, the thing is, it's like we're flooded with a billion tips a day.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what law enforcement's going through, but I'm assuming they have a pretty good amount of manpower where they're verifying and vetting each one.
Hope so.
Angie, or maybe they're just trying to distract from the Epstein news. Who knows? Angie Dawn W. Guys, I'm wondering, did she have a very big life insurance policy, and who would get that when she passed? Who would benefit and insurance be a motive? I don't think so. I mean, there's no way I think of knowing that information, but it's like Savannah's the rich one. I don't think Nancy has money like that.
If
any money she has, I'm sure it's just from like Savannah might have bought her house, or who knows.
What like narrative out there makes most sense to you? Like, how did it happen? You don't say who you think, but like how? What narrative makes most sense?
The narrative that makes the most sense to me is someone that knows, I wouldn't even say knows her well. Someone who like realized who she was, realized that Savannah has a lot of money, and is down on their luck, and like is like, oh, this could be a way to make a quick buck. That's the most logical one to me.
Yeah, I think maybe home invasion gone wrong.
But the home invasion gone wrong. I've been saying from the beginning, though, home invasion gone wrong. Why would you kidnap the person?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You
but also,
see these home invasions go wrong all the time in LA, and they just kill the person there and leave.
that would make more sense for a home. But also, you see that video of the guy walking up and to the front door. He's walking up all casual, like. You know what I mean? And then he didn't know the camera was going to be there. Like, did you see how, like, someone who's there to kidnap doesn't like stroll up to the front
and
of the
use
door.
like the brush to
Then
cover
it's
it.
like, oh shit, there's a camera there.
Weird,
Go and
yeah.
get brushed.
No,
It seemed like kind of like that the crime was happening in real time, and he didn't know.
Yeah,
It's so confusing.
I don't know. Anyone, all these theories of people thinking that it's someone close to the like someone like I throw all that away, because they would have like
Vetted the hell out
they
of
would have
him.
figured that out within 2 seconds. 2012 White Tiger. This is a homicide. Everything else is a ruse. How long before the law allows a person declared dead? Who inherits the house, money, etc.? What do you bet? It's the same as who was with her last. I disagree with everything there. And
We just think
I don't know when they. I don't think they declare someone dead until they find
Them dead.
you're just missing.
they're still. I mean,
It's a
hopefully,
missing person.
I'm just worried that none of our questions will be answered and the case will go cold. That seems like a real possibility right now to me.
For sure, especially because it's been over a week. Joe Hernandez, great to see Devin back. Thanks, Joe.
Facts.
Joe.
Facts.
Sue's got to go. Devin, hilarious. You accused Charlie of wearing a tin hat. Yeah, he wears it pretty often. It's either he wears a tin hat or he's smoking too much weed.
Yeah.
One of the two.
It's just
But
like
you're also not in the same boat. Like, my wife has become, all she cares about is the Epstein files.
Oh, good.
It's like it's every day. It's all she wants to talk about
Really?
is why is nothing being done?
Wow.
Why are you guys not looking into the why? And then when I get annoyed, it's like, why don't you care? Are you complicit? Are you in the emails? I'm like, bro, are you kidding me?
Oh my God, I love
yeah, it's
Mel.
crazy, bro.
We need to send her to DC. She can be TMZ
Dude,
DC.
she would probably do it free of charge.
Wow.
She's basically working around the clock on Epstein and wants something done. But yeah.
My like wife and sister are all working around the clock on Nancy Guthrie.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they're all freelancers.
They're freelancers.
I love it. I love when they always send me.
Sleuths.
They send me like, oh my God, you guys need to look into this. It's like, yeah, you think we haven't seen this already? But anyways,
All right.
love all you guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
See ya.